Welcome to the Nintendo PowerZone, guys. It's your boy, Nice1983, and I want to discuss the podcast real quick. So if you guys watched the last episode or listened to it on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, you heard that it was our Season 2 finale, and it was also the departure of Mario After Party from his regular hosting duties. Now, guys, want to point it out one more time because I have been getting emails. No, we do not have any animosity. He was just at my house for dinner last night. We're still best friends. We still play video games together and we talk all the time. It's just that he is moving on to do other things. He wants to work on his own passion projects, whereas this is my passion project. And I brought him in on my passion project because he was a good foil for me. And now that he's departed the show, we have to make some pretty big changes to the format of the show. This is definitely not a show that can be done by one single person. So I decided that I was going to do an open call to, people who listen to the show and to the larger Nintendo community as a whole. I'm happy to announce today that I got a lot of responses from the larger Nintendo community and the listeners. You guys were all really wonderful. I interviewed so many candidates, and in the end I picked 3. So there are going to be 3 new co-hosts here on the Nintendo PowerZone. We're not going to announce who they are today, simply because I want their debut to be on the first episode that they record with me. So the way the show is going to work is, this is a council-based show now. So the Council of Game Masters, as I've dubbed them, they will each appear on the debut episode, which will debut later this month. So be looking forward to that. And from there on out, we're going to rotate as much as possible, but there are going to be larger episodes where the entire council, including myself, will all be on to discuss major Nintendo news. The great thing about having a council is, in the event that I am personally unable to record an episode, the council can confirm with each other and basically do an episode by themselves. And I trust these guys very much. These are a great group of guys. We've spent a lot of time coordinating with each other, and we've only been hooked up together for about a week. So the amount of coordination between all of us has been fantastic. There are going to be a few additional changes besides adding the council. First, we are getting a brand new logo. I've seen this logo already, and I am excited to debut it. It's not going to be debuted until we record the first full cast episode. Reason for that being is one of the new co-hosts is the creator of this specific logo. And guys, I'm in love with this logo. Outside of that, each one of these co-hosts is going to bring something to the table that personally me and Mario After Party just couldn't bring to the table ourselves. Now, Mario After Party and myself, we did a fantastic job of doing things with each other, but there was always something more that we could be doing, and I think the Council of Game Masters is that thing that we should have been looking to do for a while now. And now that it's in place, now that it's in effect, you guys are going to start seeing a lot of major changes, and I just think once it happens, you guys are going to be so excited, and I promise you the content will be as good as it's always been, maybe even better. Time will tell, but I'm excited to start Season 3 of the podcast with this new staff. But there are going to be some changes to the overall general YouTube page as well. So first things first, for the time being, I have ceased production on all unboxing videos. And as of late, there hasn't been any need for a breakdown video, so haven't had to worry about that too much. But the reason for that being is that I'm severely focused on preparing Season 3 so that it's all ready to go. With all these regime changes that's happening here at the Nintendo PowerZone, I need to focus as much of my attention on the actual podcast as I possibly can. That doesn't mean I'm not collecting stuff. It doesn't mean that I don't intend to bring the unboxing videos back. They're coming back, guys. They're just coming back, and they're going to be rebranded with the new logo and all that good stuff. And plus, it gives me time to work on what's coming, for the remainder of the year. Another thing that's happening this year is we are hitting our 2-year anniversary podcast special, and I have some amazing plans for that episode. Guys, this one is going to blow last year's 1-year anniversary out of the water. I have confirmed some special guests. Not ready to announce them yet, but they are confirmed. The only reason I'm not announcing anybody today is simply because I'm still waiting on verification from a few other guests that I'm trying to get on the show. But I promise you guys, our 2-year anniversary show will be worth the wait, and I think the guests that we're going to have on the show are going to blow your minds. It's been a while since we had a guest. The last guest we had on the show was Tom Klinsky. That was year 1, which is fine. It's not like I didn't try to get more interviews for the year, guys. It's just that it's really hard to coordinate with, with YouTube celebrities and, people of import. So, bear with me. We're going to keep trying to get as many interviews as we possibly can. But for our 2-year anniversary special, we've reached out to the larger Nintendo community. So, like I said, just waiting on a few responses. But the guests that we have confirmed are guests that I am super excited for. And as we get closer to our, 2-year anniversary show, I will announce who will be appearing on the show. So just, be patient. I promise you, it's awesome news coming forward. But guys, back to the most important thing. The Council of Game Masters, the new co-hosts. These guys are great. They really are. They each bring something to the table that I think will benefit this show. And they're each going to be doing stuff for the show that I think is really going to be beneficial in the long run. So we have people who are going to be streaming for the Nintendo PowerZone. They're going to be streaming their content. We will release a streaming schedule and what games and who will be streaming after we do our first episode of the podcast and debut everybody. So once that is all done, we will let you know who is streaming what game. So that's content that you're going to be able to find here on YouTube and our Twitch channel. So be excited for that, guys, because this is a way for you guys to get really involved with the new co-hosts. This is how you're going to be able to interact with the new co-hosts outside of the show. Of course, they all have their Twitters and their Facebooks, which they will announce on their debut episode. So, guys, that's it. Season 3 is going to start off big. We're going to have the new host debut, and then we're going to have our 2-year anniversary show the month after that. So, Season 3 is kicking off real hard. I mean, last year we had the benefit of starting Season 3 with the debut of the Nintendo Switch, which is great. But this season, it's all about this show. We are kicking off Season 3 with big stuff for this show, not Nintendo. So, guys, I gotta let you go. But before I do, social media links. You can hit me up on Twitter at nice1983. You can email me at nice1983@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Nintendo PowerZone. If you're a fan of the Nintendo PowerZone podcast, you can always download new episodes on iTunes, Google Play Music, stream new episodes on Stitcher Radio. And guys, if you want to watch the show live, you can catch us right here on YouTube, youtube.com/user/the-article, THARTICLE. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, don't get cooked. Stay off the hook. Deuces.